Yo, so in this video, I wanted to do a tutorial on how to make your YouTube thumbnails pop. So I'm going to walk you through how to do this in software called Canva. I love using Canva. And having good packaging, mainly your thumbnails and titles, is the biggest reason or the biggest reason why creators on YouTube grow so much and others struggle. So you can have the most perfect video, but if you aren't getting people to click that video, there's no point putting all effort into the video. That's what I'm saying. So I'm on Mr. Beast's page now. This is one of the biggest creators on YouTube. 367 million subscribers, 850 videos. Now you might not be creating videos to the scale of Mr. Beast, but if you look at some of his thumbnails of his videos, you'll notice that there is certain things going on here, which I want to point out. Now, a lot of these thumbnails have Mr. Beast in them. In fact, all of them do. And he is the prominent feature in it. And his facial expression pops. And I'm going to show you how to do that in Canva. And you'll notice here, a lot of these thumbnails are very, very simple. There's only like maximum 3 points of contact with the eye. So here we have the football. We've got Mr. Beast and Ronaldo. We've got Mr. Beast, the slide, and the city. We've got 3 people in this one. Red, blue, people, and Mr. Beast in the middle. They're very simple, but the simplicity is the complex part of it, which people miss, because people try to cram their thumbnail full of things, which is the confusing part. But we want to do the opposite and keep things as simple as possible. So I know it's Canva now. I'm going to show you quickly how to do this. So I'm going to upload an image just to show you quickly. Let's choose. Let's choose. Let's choose a picture of a bike here. So I have this picture here of my new motocross bike. Okay, so this is just taken on an iPhone, nothing fancy, and you could use this as a thumbnail, right? But I can make this 10 times better with a few simple tweaks. Now in Canva, once you upload your video to the page, move this over here, zoom out a little bit. I like actually editing my thumbnails on a smaller scale because that's what people are going to see on their TV, on their phones, their computers. People aren't going to be seeing a thumbnail like this. They're going to be seeing it like this. So first things first, I'm going to make this image pop. So I'm going to add a new page. So we've got 2 canvases to work from. Actually, I'm going to create a duplicate here. So we've got a duplicate. Now, there's a couple of ways to do this. First way, you click on the image and click edit, and you click adjust. You can choose up here which part of the image Canva will focus on. So if we adjust the whole image, it's going to adjust the whole image, obviously. But if we click on the foreground, what you can do here, you can adjust just the bike or just wherever it is in the foreground. And this is done by AI, so it's trying to figure out what is the foreground. Now, sometimes this does work, sometimes it's not great. Okay, so I want to show you another different way that I do this. And what you can do, you can grab the image here. This is why I've grabbed the second image. Click background remover. And let it do its thing. So now we have a rough outline. Now, this is easier when you have a solid shape. So this has bicycle spokes and everything. So sometimes this is quite a complex image, I would say. But if you have like an outline of a person or your face, then that's going to be much easier for Canva to take out the background and much more precisely. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to download this as a PNG, a transparent PNG. Make sure you tick that box. And then I'm going to download the current page. And then I'm going to re-upload it back into Canva. I'll show you why I'm going to do this in a second. So I'm going to drag it back in. And now we have our transparent PNG image. Now I'm going to resize it back to the same size as our original image. And I'm going to overlay this on top of our original image. Now, it doesn't look any different now. I'm going to go through my normal adjustment. I'm going to choose the whole image because remember, this is an image on top of the original layer. Brighten that up a little bit, right? Contrast as well. And then what I like to do, we have this shadow here. I'm going to move my face over here. This shadow. And we can add a glow to the outside of our object, right? Now this, again, because the motorbike is a complex shape, this could be a little bit tricky. Let's go. In fact, let's go outline. Actually, glow's actually all right. Let's go a white glow. So it's actually making the bike smaller because it wants to. Okay, let's go with that intensity. Size. We can change the color of that, so we could go maybe something that contrasts with the red. Like I said, this is not the best example because the bike has all these different spokes, right? And it's a very complex shape. But you could apply this same logic to an image of yourself or any kind of image, actually, any solid shape, right? So I'm just going to adjust this a bit more. Saturation, pump that a little bit more. And what we can also do now, if you want the subject of the thumbnail to pop, what we can do is we can select the background of the image. And to do that, I'm going to download this image once again, just as a PNG, an image. I'm going to re-upload it. So now this is just a flat image with our outline of our bike. I'm going to edit, adjust background. And I'm going to drop the brightness down. And you can play around with the colors. And now we've taken an image from this to this. Now, you might not want a white outline around your bike like this. You might just want the image to pop. And you can simply do that just by adjusting it in the foreground. But if you want to glow around your object or an outline, that's how you would do it. You can adjust the brightness of that there. Contrast up. Just pump the saturation a little bit. Let's now go background. Decrease that brightness in the background. So you can see there's two different examples I've just given you. But that is how I would make part of my image or the main focus pop on a thumbnail. And like I said, the thumbnail is the most important part of this whole YouTube game. The packaging, the thumbnail, and the title. Because if you can't get the click, people aren't going to watch your video. So I hope this little tutorial was helpful and useful. I love using Canva. Any questions, let me know, and make sure you check out some of my other videos on this channel.